Hey, what's up, y'all? This episode is already in progress. It's a hot one. Let's see what the fellas got to say today. Let's go.
King of the jungle.
Well, since we was kind of going on that topic, I saw a post where they was comparing Sue Bird. I don't know if she's still in the WNBA or if she's not.
I think she's on Chicago Sky.
Oh, she's still
Sue Bird?
Okay, Sue Bird.
Was she on the Sky?
I don't know, but she was a WNBA player, and she still is playing. Shout out to Sue Bird in the Chicago Sky. And they were comparing her pay to LeBron James. So there's a lot of posts, and I saw a lot of comments and whatnot, and they were saying that women need to get paid more. And, you know, they're comparing the WNBA to the NBA. You're comparing I believe the NBA is close to $1 billion company.
Okay.
To the WNBA, which is not as high as $1 billion, but probably 50 or 100 million.
Yeah, they probably got enough for high school.
Wow, they get a little more. But a lot of people were saying, why don't the women get support like the men do?
Yep.
And in my opinion, to me, it's not exciting. I prefer to watch.
So you're saying that the WNBA is
But
not
I'm
entertaining?
going to tell you why. I have my reason. I'm about to tell you my right. Listen. I got my reason why. Because I watch it. I prefer to watch college basketball women play.
Okay.
Because they have a lot more freedom. And the WNBA should change the age limit because you got to stay in college for 4 years until you go into the WNBA.
That's true.
The college basketball women, they got the best player probably in the world right now. She needs to be in the WNBA. Right. I want to watch her play. Right. And in order for me to watch her play, I got to watch college basketball.
Hey, what's her name?
I don't know her name. Paige something. I don't know.
Bro, that girl played.
But
like
she's like, you know what I'm saying? That's my reasoning why I prefer to watch college basketball than the WNBA. I feel like WNBA has great players. Don't get it twisted. But
all the players from college went to the WNBA.
But you got
a difference.
You got this girl. She is a star.
Yes,
Brittany Griner's a star.
And she'll give you 32.
I don't want to see Brittany Griner no more. I need to see. But that's why their game isn't changing, because they need to let these young stars in the game. You think about the NBA, the youngest players, they 18, 17. LaMelo, what, 18 years old?
Yeah,
he's a superstar. He's 18. This girl got to stay in college for 4 more years. Yeah. Until she's already a star. She bringing this college so much money.
That's a marketing problem. You know
WNBA fault. That's what I said.
Oh no, it's the NBA. The NBA is the parent company, so it's their fault that they're not promoting the women like they should.
I say it like this.
I agree.
It's not. They don't. To a certain degree, they don't market it as well, but they are not as exciting as the men's. Like, I'm gonna just be completely honest with you. It's so much like Paige. What's her name? Paige Buckner or something. She cold,
right?
But it's 300 and 400 players that are just like her in the NBA. On that, but she's just on another level where it's like,
she's
look
better
at
than
her.
everybody.
It's a difference. So it's just like we just prefer the difference in men's sport because it's quicker.
Okay. Question. So, do you think Sue Bird should get paid as much as LeBron James?
Sue who? I mean, why? Like she can't do what LeBron James does.
As in what? Athletically, or you
she
mean bringing in
dunk.
money?
She can't.
So you saying a woman that can't dunk can't make as much money as LeBron James?
She can't dunk. She can't run as fast. She can't pass as good. It's a big difference. Like she can't literally do what LeBron.
Back at it.
She can't post up a 300-pound
Guys,
like,
Josh the business is back.
Hey, it really is a difference. Like you put Sue Bird in a post against Andre Drummond and see what she gets.
But okay, check it out, man.
You
Look.
put Sue Bird against Stephen Curry and see what does she do with that?
So you're saying because he's better?
Yes,
or because
men
he's
are
a
better.
man. Which one?
Right. Are you saying because he's better or because he's a man?
I'm saying I prefer.
I didn't ask you that.
Are
you saying it's because he's better or it's because he's a man?
He's a man. It's because he's a man. Like, literally. There is a difference between a woman and a man. Like, how do we get so far to not understand it? Now, I will say, it's a certain skill set, just like I feel like it's a certain skill set that women have that needs to be embraced more. But that's all marketing and everything. That's a whole market in itself.
So let's talk about this world right here. You know, you watch tennis, right? Have you before?
Tennis. Serena Venus.
Oh yeah, okay.
Andre Agassi, you know, like old school stuff.
You keep throwing names I don't know.
Okay, that's a legend. But okay, so you got Serena Williams, right?
Okay.
One of the freaking most best players as far as sports go in the universe, no matter woman or man. She's probably the GOAT in my eyesight, more than Tom Brady, right? But anyway,
wow,
dude, she had way more accomplishments in the years that she's been in the league.
Against women.
Okay, Tom Brady played against men. What's your point?
Oh my God!
Fired.
But okay,
there's a difference. There is a difference. Are you not saying that there is a difference between a man and a woman?
It depends on who you're talking to. It sounds like you have a difference in a man and a woman. I feel like that out of the accolades that Serena Williams have and the attention she brought to the sport, her and her sister, they should be getting paid accordingly. You know, however, they don't get paid like the men do on the other side. You know, and like Rafael Nadal. Rafael Nadal won the championship. He I don't know the numbers. Let's say he won $1 million. Serena would win the championship and she'll win $500K or something like that. That's an imbalance. You see what I'm saying? Because if they promote it right, in which they did in tennis for the women's sport, they are just as popular as the men, and most people flock to see the women's sport. I mean, see the women tennis players, just like they flock to see the men's tennis player. You know, like Osaka. You know, like the up and coming champion right now. You know, like she matters. You know what I mean? Especially during the movement, Breonna Taylor and things like that. She used to come out with like face masks, like representing different movements and stuff like that. That was big. It's still big. You know, it's a big popular thing. Now going back to Sue Bird in the sense of with WNBA, that's the NBA fault. The NBA should be more consistent with the way that they market. You see what I'm saying? You can't market down next to the men. The men over there,
not their business.
The men over there, alley hooping and dunking and stuff like that.
That's not their business.
Whose business?
Well, hold on, real
the
quick.
NBA, they have that. You know, that's of course they own the but WNBA they have.
They got marketing people themselves.
Right.
Well, their marketing people should be better. And, you know, like, and the problem is that we, as men, compare ourselves. You know, like we put ourselves here, and everything got to match us here. You know, as men, like we are the status quo. No, they are doing what they're doing in their due diligence, just like the men are on their end. They should get paid accordingly.
I got a couple points. I got a couple points. Okay, so you said Serena, and she's not paid as much as me. Now, this is probably the one sport I can literally say I don't see the difference. Like me personally, I don't see the difference between what Roger Federer, the richest man in tennis, allegedly. I don't know the statistics. He's one of the richest in tennis.
He is.
I don't see the difference in what he does than Serena. So then, me personally, how I would look at that, I would say there's some goofy stuff because I know more about Serena Williams and Venus Williams, and then even this young girl coming up more than Roger Federer. I only know about him because Jordan had a shoe that he released with Roger Federer, so he's still connected to some other stuff that basketball and all that. So I really would know him for tennis. I can't even name him the second best tennis player ever.
Who?
I can't even name the second best tennis player ever.
You saying you don't know nothing about tennis.
So, but I'm more familiar with Serena, more so because of tennis, and Venus, you know, because of that whole move. And then even this young girl coming up that's dating this rapper. I forgot her name. I think she's Asian and black. I don't know. She just beat Serena, but the whole time.
Oh, she a rapper?
No, she's a tennis player, but she like on the up, like up and coming.
Osaka, I just said it.
But to my point, I can literally not only see but comprehend the difference between Sue Bird and LeBron James. LeBron James is 6'8".
Okay.
Sue Bird is Okay, I'm gonna be generous. 6'2".
All right, so wait. So let's say if it was Brittany Griner, she taller than LeBron.
Is Brittany Griner doing a windmill from the free throw line?
She don't.
Is she doing a windmill from the free throw?
What does that got to do with anything?
Because it's
He's saying the windmill sells.
impact.
That's what he's saying.
Like, okay, she's doing a dunk. What kind of dunk?
A regular dunk, man. She dunks.
I can name 10 different dunks that LeBron James has done this year in his year 36 years, being 36 years old.
So you're saying the dunk doesn't count. It doesn't, matter.
It's more entertainment. Is it not? Are you not entertained?
I mean, it depends who you're talking to, bro. I got a daughter at home who loves both sports. In fact, she gets more encouraged and excited about watching the women's sport. Is it because she's a woman more than likely, but she loved watching it more than she loved watching the men. It depends on the person, bro. Like, I used to go to the Chicago Sky game, consistently, you know what I mean? And it was an enjoyable time. I actually liked the team, you know what I mean? But it doesn't get the hype. I remember that the WNBA was playing out of high school, courts. I mean, like, freaking off-brand arenas. They don't even have a legit weight room, and stuff like that. I mean, but they have the WNBA moniker over them. So that's crazy to think that, that.
And I don't know if you saw, because the NCAA just had their tournament, they compared the women's, I guess, like, workout facility or like wherever they were eating at compared to the college men's basketball, and it was like night and day. The women had donuts, like maybe some fruit. They had some little dumbbells, and then the guys had a full workout room. They made it like a big deal.
Not to be respectful to your thought. And speaking of tennis, the women do play shorter sets. They play the best out of 3, basically, and the men play the best out of 5. So in that sense, because they play more tennis, you should get paid more. The women only play 3 sets. You should get paid less. That's a basic concept. You see what I'm saying?
Or like that today.
Or just like or just like with, let's say, like baseball and softball. Like there's no major leagues for women. So if they even tried to start one right now, after how many years that
they're not getting paid.
After how many years baseball been going on, nobody's going to really care about it like that.
But you said, that's not like a national softball team?
Soft.
Huh?
Soft.
Why you saying it like that?
Okay.
Paul, what are you saying?
But still, like, there's not like a softball, like.
It's softball,
like
bro. It's the difference
team.
from a baseball, which is a hard ball, than a softball.
Why you saying it like that?
Soft.
No,
wait, there's not like a woman's like.
No.
Bro, you know what I said, man? Like, legit, they do softball. They do the whole little line and arm
thing. It's just
thing.
like business. It's just not enough interest there. Sometimes it's just that like you just can't force something. Like the WNBA, I see a couple of WNBA players that I really be like, dang, that was cold. That was cold because they're so skilled. So like,
I keep playing the NBA.
Right.
No. Listen.
You ain't there.
Listen. I'm saying that because you focus too much on what you can't do or can't control, and you don't focus on what you're actually good at. So I personally feel that if women on the WNBA focus more on skill, then a lot more people could possibly be interested. What they don't realize is that they're actually different. And it's like, okay, this is what I can do. This is what I can probably achieve to. This is what I can't do.
So you're saying they're not getting better?
No, I definitely think they're getting better. That Paige girl, that's the first girl I could be like, she'll give me some buckets.
He said that's the first girl ever in basketball history. You heard this here live, White Couch Podcast. Follow Josh, the business.
Why are you trying to stir up for some shit?
You said that's the first girl ever that you've ever seen play this.
I'm literally looking at her, and it's just how she, like she. I'm not saying she shoots like a guy, but she shoots effortlessly. Like everything.
Dang, so you got to shoot like a guy to be nice?
You just trying to stir up some.